important and a vital subject in engineering. So first question arises, what is numerical methods and why there is a need of numerical methods? So this subject can be known by any names. You can also call this thing as a computation method, or you can call it as a computation techniques, or you can call it as a applied numerical techniques. So this is a numerical method. So in mathematics we have two situations. First situation is that whenever we solving some problem, so two ways, either we get the solution of that particular problem or not. Means in other words we can say that either we get a exact solution or we get a numerical solution. Numerical solution is that solution which is approximate in nature. So we get a approximate solution. So over here aim is to find the solution which is either approximate or exact. So if we get the approximate solution, then and only then we will take some presumptions, we will take some kind of things to predict it accordingly. So numerical methods में हम यहाँ पे सीखेंगे how to solve linear equations, system of linear equations, how to solve non-linear equations, how to integrate a particular function by numerical method, and subsequently how to solve a ordinary differential equation. So in GATE examination, the share of numerical method is also of 2, 3, 4 questions will ask from this numerical methods, and this is very easy also. So, but it is conceptual. We will not hunt for more and more concepts. It's very simple. Since if you learn this subject in your engineering, numerical methods, you take the help of a calculator, you solve a lot of iterations, you solve lot of questions, lot of 20 iterations, then you find that when your solution is convergent, then you write that particular solution. But here calculator is not given in the examination. So how come we do? How come we solve a particular question? So in that way, the examiner asks some conceptual kind of things. His aim is not to check the calculation skills. His aim is to just to check whether student knows the basic concepts of numerical methods or not. Now I come to the first thing, how to solve a non-linear equations by numerical methods. We are talking about here approximate solution, non-linear equations. Now what do you mean by non-linear equations? The simple answer of this is this: the equation whose graph is not in straight line is called non-linear equations. Now in mathematics we have two types of functions which are non-linear. One is the polynomial functions, or you can say polynomial equations, whose order, if you can say the degree of polynomial equation is greater than equal to 2, then we call that equation as a non-linear equation, because you know linear equation, straight line, is degrees 1, polynomial of degree 1. And second is the transcendental equation. Transcendental equation. What are these equations? These are those equations which contains trigonometric functions. This contains logarithmic functions. This contains hyperbolic functions. This contains exponential functions. Likewise, the function whose graph is non-linear, means not in straight line, so all the stuff other than polynomial comes in this transcendental equation. Now our aim is to find the solution of this non-linear equation. Now what do you mean by solution? Solution means in layman language we find the root. We find the root of a particular non-linear equation. So let us say I have an equation, f of x is the equation, and I want to find the solution of this equation, or I want to find the root of this equation. Now what is the root of this equation? So root of this equation, let us say x is equal to alpha is the root of equation, x is equal to alpha is the root of equation for which this f of x is equal to 0 or nearly equal to 0. Since I told you that here we are dealing with the approximate kind of solution, so in that case, so this f of x is nearly equal to 0. So x is equal to alpha is the root of this equation, or you can say solution of this equation. Or you can say root is what? Root, it is that value of x for which f of x is, so it is that value of x, it is that value of x which intersect x axis, okay, or you can say which crosses x axis. So root is that value which crosses, which intersect x axis. Okay, so we are trying to find that particular value. So here we are prescribing some methods. Whenever we are finding root, so there are always two types of method comes forth. One is called the direct category of methods, and second one is called the iterative methods. Second is called the iterative methods. Now what are the direct methods? Direct methods are those methods which gives the solution in finite number of steps, in fixed number of steps, and gives us the solution which is near to exact solution, or give the most probably the exact solution. So iterative method are those methods which don't have fixed number of steps. Okay, so in this nonlinear equations, here we mainly focus on iterative methods. Okay, so direct method category, you can say factorization method, or the method which when we solve quadratic equation, use some relations and all that stuff, that category. But here our main aim is to find this iterative methods in this case. Now when we use this iterative method, we get a sequence of approximations, or we get a sequence of iterations. Now whenever we iterations which in the limit which converges to the root. So these are set of sequences which converges to root. So this method gives only one root of the equation. So in our curriculum we only confined only up to 2-3 methods. First is called the bisection method. We will discuss bisection method. Then we will discuss regular-Falsy and secant method. These are the bottom line method, and we discuss Newton-Raphson method, and fixed point method. So mainly we here focus on 1, 2, 3, 4.